before the gambling, I'm going to go through a quick memory for my each day of my 50th year. This is day 17 of 366 days. Um, and this one was again just kind of a cool little fun thing. Nothing major. But on the last trip that we took across the country, heading from California back to Pittsburgh, a few years ago, we went along I-70 headed eastward from California and over. And what that meant was that we got to go through the Eisenhower Tunnel, which is obviously, I mean, thousands of people go through this on a daily basis. But it seems like for most folks, if you're heading west or east, up north you take 80, and if you're heading west or east down south you take 60. 70 is kind of right in the middle of the country. Um, but the Eisenhower Tunnel goes up over the Rockies there, and for the longest time, it was the highest altitude vehicle tunnel in the world. It's still something like fourth or fifth in the world as far as highest altitude. It's 11,158 feet above sea level, so it's over 2 miles up, which for a lot of us here in the Pennsylvania or especially in the plains areas there is insane. Um, and I remember thinking when we went there, when Karen and I drove through it, I wonder, is this just like regular business for everybody that goes through this on a daily or a regular basis? Is it just, we're just going through the tunnel, or how many people go through it and don't really think about it? But like I remember, it was definitely more difficult to breathe, at that altitude. It, there was more of a, you definitely had to take deeper breaths, especially someone like me with I try to keep my lungs as healthy as I can because of the muscular dystrophy. But I definitely took note of it, that wow, okay, they're not kidding. The air is thinner up here, and that was one where we were coming from California, 80-degree day. We start driving our way up 70 and go through the Eisenhower tunnel, come out the other side, and it's just, I mean, it's snowing. It's like frosty trees, and not like it was in Wyoming when we went to the Lincoln, but I mean, it was like legit snow up there, and just you could tell the trees were all covered in snow, and it was freezing cold. And we pulled over for a moment there was like a little rest stop that you could pull off that made note of highest uh, highway in the United States, and so we pulled up there just to open the doors for a second and just take some breath, and then I remember, I mean, a little lightheaded, a little tingly sensations, and then came back down the other side and felt like okay. So if you're out there, if you just want to do something that's just a drive, get on I-70 and head over the mountains there, and go through the Eisenhower Tower. It's something to take note of, and it's also really cool when you're driving up there and it's probably snowing, and and um and you go into that tunnel. It's a long tunnel. It's a long tunnel. It's not a short tunnel. So you're in there for a while. So you've got that tunnel feel, but I am over 2 miles up. So if you get a chance, do it. And that's my memory for today.